Ah, boy, this is the life. Sometimes you just want to kick back, not worry about anything. Wait a minute, what? A new add-on's been released. The add-on that we're revealing in today's video is the Fishing 2.0 add-on by Cypress Games. It's currently unrated and costs 660 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £3.29 in my local currency. It says, upgrade your survival experience with the Fishing 2.0 add-on. Find new fishes in lakes, rivers, and oceans. 28 biome-specific water mobs, 3 new advanced rods with unique features. Enjoy special effects by cooking your catch. New armor and tool set, reel in treasure chests with valuable loot. Collectible trophies for expert anglers, single and multiplayer. Let's get this add-on revealed. Did you know that Dazman plays games other than Minecraft? Head over to Dazman Plays and you'll see a complete catalogue of games that we play through from start to finish in long play videos, aiming for about an hour a video, start to finish, blind, playing through games and hopefully completing them. Or maybe you want to see Dazman react to a whole load of new content, whether it be other Minecraft content that doesn't appear on the main channel or other content in general. Then head over to the Dazman Reacts YouTube channel and make sure to subscribe to both and help both channels grow. Welcome back to the channel. I am your boy, the Dazman, and we are in a brand new creative world for the Fishing 2.0 add-on by Cypress Games. If you enjoy this video, please do leave a like, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the add-on. Let me know if there's any corrections or if you have any more information to share to the community. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's jump in and have a look and see what we get in this add-on. And let's start by looking at the book. So we always start these add-on reveals by looking at the book, and the book is actually just a menu with a nice little beep every time you open the book and a little donk every time you come out of the book. That gets a little bit annoying the more you open it, but still, we've got 4 options to choose from, and it says, welcome to fishing add-on. Choose an option. So we've got the fishing rods, different fish in different biomes, treasure chests, and trophies, and each page gives us a little bit of information about all of those sections. For instance, the fishing rod tells us about the iron fishing rod, diamond fishing rod, and netherite fishing rod, and how they differ from each other, which we will look at shortly. You've also got the different fish in different biomes, which tells us where you will find each of the fish. So it says different biomes have different fish to catch, so explore. Eating fish also provides effects. Cooked fishing gives longer effects. That didn't make sense. In cold oceanic water, you'll find fish that helps you surviving in extreme conditions, giving you effects like regeneration and resistance. In oceanic warm water, you will find fish that helps you excel in battles, giving you strength, speed, and regen. In normal water, you'll find uncommon fish, very nutritious and giving weak effects of all kind. In jungle water, you will find extremely dangerous fish, giving strength and epic trophies. More on that later as well. Then we've got treasure chests. So you will be able to fish up treasure chests, and crates drop different loot when opened. Wooden crates drop lapis, coal, copper, random fish that gives weak effects, and other common materials. Wooden treasure chests drop enchantment books, iron, gold, epic fish, and other common materials. It rarely drops infused prismarine as well. And elder treasure chests drop infused prismarine, which is used to craft new armor and tools. It also drops diamonds, netherite scraps, strong enchantment books, and many other epic things. So there is a nice reward system to fishing. And then last but not least, we've got trophies. So occasionally you'll be rewarded with super rare legendary fishing drops like angler antenna, shark tooth, or black pearls. They can be used as a block, making an epic looking trophy addition to your base, or be used as an offhand source of a powerful effect. So we'll explore that last bit in a little bit, but I just wanted to say I've tried to make them look like blocks. I can't get it to work, so I'm saying that from the start. If anybody knows how to make the blocks actually look like blocks, please do comment down below and maybe I'll revisit it, but I currently cannot get that to work. So with that being said, the book is a little bit weird. It's not very localized. It's a little bit Yeah, but it does give you a base to start this add-on. So let's have a look at what items we get in this add-on now. So the items in this add-on can be split between standard items and more food style items. And there is a lot of food, both with a base and cooked variation that we'll be looking at shortly. But before we do, let's go over here and look at the rods and the more standard items. So we end up with an iron fishing rod, diamond fishing rod, and netherite fishing rod. As you would imagine, these are progressionist or progressive style items, if I can choose the words correctly, with iron giving you access to catch the more common fish, the more common rewards and treasures. Diamond giving you that next layer up. I think they describe it as legendary fish, legendary items, legendary treasures, and then netherite giving you access to the epic, more mythical style items, fish, and treasure chests, I guess is what they're calling everything. And if you want to craft them, because the book does a terrible job to show you how to craft them, for the iron fishing rod, what you want to do is, imagine this is the crafting table. You need 2 sticks, 2 iron ingots, and 1 string in this configuration to get the iron fishing rod. To get the diamond fishing rod, it's the same, but instead of iron, you want 2 diamonds. And then for netherite, again, instead of iron, instead of diamond, you want 2 netherite. And that is how you will craft those fishing rods. And that gives you access to all of the different fish that you get in here. Next up, we have items, or what the game is calling trophies as well. So there's a combination here. We've already seen the book. Let's grab this, and then let's grab this one here. So you get something called a poisonous gland. Now this, you can't eat it. You can't place it down anywhere. I'm guessing you can just pick it up and run with it. But if you hover over it, it's got lethal poison wither. Not really sure what that's trying to tell me there. Maybe it's saying that we get it from the wither, or we get wither effect. Let's see. Let me go back onto it. Poison gland. Let's pick that back up. No, doesn't want to do any. I don't know what this does. I'll be completely honest with you. Lethal poison wither. Can I use it as a weapon? What happens if I hit somebody with it? Let's try this. Okay, if I hit somebody with it, they get withering effect and poison effect, maybe? Maybe he's got 2 stars. I mean, it hasn't killed him, so it's very quick. But all right, so that is a form of weapon, I guess. Okay. Next up, we've got the shark tooth. Now, the shark tooth was listed in the trophy section. It says it can be a block or an item. Well, I'm trying to place this down. I can't make it a block. If I put it into an item frame, it doesn't become a block. I've got no idea what you're supposed to do with this either. It says it gives you strength 2. You can hold it in your offhand. I don't have any effects, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. If I go into survival, I don't have any effects. It's very weird how this is being done. Let me try this again. Let's try again. So we're going to grab the shark tooth. I'm holding the shark tooth. Can't do anything with it. Put those away. It says strength 2 on it. I can move it into my offhand. I can't do anything with it. Take it back out. I'm pressing the use button, the interact button with it. Nothing. What happens if I come over here, hit a mob? If he's got strength, I've got no idea. And I can't place it down. I can't make it a trophy. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this at all, in all honesty. So let's just throw that aside. I give up with that one. Next up, then, we've got the message in the bottle. So again, on this one, it says message 5 has custom properties. So if I interact with this, okay, message 5. In icy waters, giant clam is hiding deep under the frozen lakes. One day I will catch it. Okay, so it's just a message. And it said message 5. So if I go down here, I'm going to bring in quite a few. Let's see what we get here. So, okay, so they're nothing until... So they're kind of like maps in the sense that there's nothing there. Open it. All right, message 3. Find the anglerfish's glowing antenna in the deep sea, but don't dare following its light. It's a deadly trap. Good luck. Message 2, in the jungle, strange fish swim in secret rivers. Catch one and you'll unlock the jungle's wildest powers. Hurry before they vanish. So they're kind of like little Hinting Ridley quests. Message 4 says Mushroom Island. Legends say that rare animals occupy these mysterious lands, but no one ever saw them. There's a spelling mistake there as well. Message 1, okay. Incoherent writings with a bit of a thing there, okay. Incoherent writings, incoherent writings, incoherent writings. So I'm guessing there are 5 of these, and if you end up with more than 5, it doesn't know what to tell you, and that's kind of an error message. Okay, I like the concept. Bit weird, though. Bit weird in that sense. Next up, we've got the infused prismarine, which we use to get items and armors. Then down here, we're going to skip over food for a second. There's a black pearl and an overcharged sporange. So the overcharged sporange looks like it's giving us the effect speed 2 because it's not ticking down. So if I come off that, it does tick down. Okay, so it gives us infinite speed 2, but if we come off of it, it then ticks down. Do we use it? No, you don't use it, but you do hold it. If we come over here, speed 2, thunder hit. It can go into the offhand. Okay, thunder hit. So what, if I hit this guy, he's going to get a crack of lightning? No. I can't interact with it. It's not doing anything. Is this... Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a chance. I was about to say, is this broken? But it looks like there's a chance that it will do a thunder strike. Does it have to be a mob that I hit? If I just break blocks holding it, it looks like it has to be a mob. If I crouch, no. 3. Oh, he became a zombie pigman. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2. Okay, so every third strike, there is a thunder strike. So it's like a magic weapon, I guess. Then we've got the black pearl. So the black pearl gives us resistance 2 and fire resistance. If we hover over it, fire resistance and resistance 2. Okay, so doesn't seem to do anything special. It just gives us that constant enchant. But then that just makes me think that the tooth is broken then. Because this, the shark tooth, says strength 2, and it's supposed to give me strength 2. Well, I don't have strength 2. I've got resistance 2 and fire resistance from the black pearl, but I don't have shark tooth when I have it. Can I put this in the offhand? I can. So I think shark tooth might be broken. And again, none of them are interactable to make them into blocks. And obviously with this being a boat, I did try it on the water. Doesn't seem to work. Very, very weird indeed. And then the last item from this section is the food item, the golden tuna, which you can eat. Doesn't seem to do anything when you eat it, except just replenishes again in my hotbar. Infinity food is what that is. So if we go into survival, it doesn't recreate it, but it doesn't take it away. So in creative, it was adding it in. In survival, it just stays there. Take some damage. And then lastly then, from the item, so we've looked at everything on there. We've got all of this food. So there are different styles of fish, and they each have their own cooked variants. So we've got the alligator gar and a cooked alligator, barracuda and a cooked barracuda. We've got bonito and a cooked bonito. We've got carp and a cooked carp. We've got catfish and a cooked catfish. And then if we have a look down here, some of these have effects, So the alligator gar has a 1-minute strength effect. The cooked alligator gar has a 3-minute strength effect, but it's not every food that has it. Like you'll see here, the carp doesn't, but the cooked catfish has loads. So there is just a ton. You've got crabs, flounders, halibut. There's so many on here you can see right there. And I think I counted it as 52 different food items here, which means there's 26 different fish types that you can fish. And then you can cook them, and they each have effects. So there is a large amount of items here. They don't all seem to work. Let's just see what happens if we take, I don't know, let's take bonito. Can I eat it? And it does give me regeneration for a minute. So that does seem to work, but Yeah, not every item works here. It's not the cleanest, but there is a large amount of content. Let's have a look at the mobs. So in regards to the actual mobs that are around, unfortunately, all 26 of these fish are not available in the waters so far as I can tell. There are only 4 spawn eggs available. It's catfish, swordfish, sardine, and the bass. And so if we spawn these in, so the catfish looks like this geezer here. Quite nice. I kind of like it. Any variations? No, no variations there. So you just get the one style of catfish. You've got the swordfish. Nice color right there. Good shape as well. Very good model. And these are supposed to be biome specific, I believe, as well. I'm not 100. I saw a load of catfish in this one. I would expect these to be biome specific. Sardines, very small, almost looking like salmon right there. And then bass on there too. So I know it mentions 26 or 28 biome specific water mobs. I think they've done something cheeky by saying that, because there are not 28 usable or 28 livable mobs. There's only 26 food, in all seriousness. Like, if we do a quick count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26, 39, 52, and each one is a cooked or non-cooked. So 52 divided by 2 is 26. So the description's wrong. It says 28 biome specific water mobs. First of all, if it's a food item, that's not a mob. That's not a mob. I've only seen 4 mobs: catfish, swordfish, sardines, and bass. Maybe I'm wrong, right? I openly admit maybe I'm wrong, but I can go over here and have a look. I only seen the 4. And so they're not mobs. And then there's only 26 of them. If you want to count the 4, then there's 30, but only 4 of them are actually mobs. So are we nitpicking or are we not nitpicking, basically? Let's go through here. Look, catfish here. More catfish down there. I mean, I'm not seeing any flounders. Like, we don't even have, like, a tropical fish that changes going through. I don't... Like, no, this is just... honestly, I think this is lies. Maybe somebody can explain it. I hold my hands up again. I'm welcome to being told I'm wrong, but there aren't 28 biome-specific mobs in this, and there are only 4. And the 4 look nice, don't get me wrong, but that's all there is. So I suppose let's go and have a look at the armors and the weapons. And actually, before we go and look at the weapons and armors, I just wanted to show you guys the spawn menu in creative. So if I type in spawn to look at the spawn eggs, there are only 4 spawn eggs, the 4 I showed you: the catfish, the swordfish, the sardine, and the bass. Everything else is the base vanilla spawn eggs that you get, so they're not any hidden there. And if we go over here and I just take one of the food fish, if we go under here and I try to spawn it in the same way I would a spawn egg, it tries to make me eat it. It's not a mob, so I haven't missed anything there. If anyone can clarify what I'm doing wrong or if I've misunderstood something, then please do get down into the comments. But right now I'm leaning towards that description being very misleading. And maybe it's a translation thing, I don't know, because it doesn't feel very localized anyway, which is absolutely fine, but it needs to be clarified. So just in case there was some questions, hopefully that answers that. Let's go and have a look at the weapons and armors now. So for the weapons and armors, there are 1 full armor set. There is a special anglerfish antenna as well, which I think doubles up as a trophy. And then there are the 5 weapons, 1 for each weapon type that we have in the normal vanilla world. So I'll start with this one, the anglerfish antenna. If I put it on, that's how it looks. If we look at it in the menu, it apparently gives us dynamic light, which is super cool. So if we take this underwater, maybe, does it light up the world for us? Potentially. Potentially. Does it get any darker if I take that off? No. Okay, so maybe not potentially then. So dynamic light doesn't work underwater. I've currently got always day on, which is a bit annoying. But if we go over here, in fact, Yeah, it is dynamic light. It's proper dynamic light. It is moving with us. So that's good. It works. It's cool. It's not anything special, but at least it works. Kind of makes you look a bit like a Viking, I guess. Interesting enough. There you go. So let's throw those away. Next up then over here, we've got the full armor set, which is the prismarine armor. So we've got shoes, we've got trousers, chest plate and helmet. So infused prismarine helmet, chest plate, leggings, and boots. That's how it looks. We're very big and bulky right now. There is no group set effect. There is no effect on the armor either. But if we go over to the anvil, and I'll get my book out here as well. Can we enchant it? So grab that. Try and put mending on it. We can. They can be enchanted. That's good to know. And if we wear it, very big and bulky though. Look at that. I don't like how big and bulky that is, I'll be honest with you. And there is a slight glisten to it. And I suppose while we're here at the anvil, can we enchant the fishing rods? So I'm going to take the diamond one, middle of the road. No. No, we can't enchant the fishing rods. Iron, no. Netherite, no. So you can't put mending on a fishing rod. Interesting. And then so last up then, after we look at all of the armors, let's throw those aside. We've got the weapons. If I try and put all of these in my hand. Thank you. So we've got a sword, a shovel, a pickaxe, a hoe, and an axe. Now, do we have just basic functionality out of these? Yep, that's fine. If I break it, it doesn't have tree capitator. The hoe can hoe land. The pickaxe, I mean, I'm in creative, so that's not really going to work, but it works as normal. On dirt, where's stone? Can I have some stone? Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works fine there. The shovel creates a path. And then there's no effect on the sword. Just works as standard, really. And if we hover over it, there's no effect, but it does tell us the attack damage on there. And then lastly then, while we're here, let's go into our anvil again. Can we use these? We can. They can be enchanted. Fair dues. So that's the weapons. That's the armors. At least they work, I guess. That's cool. Let's now go and have a look at what the overall experience is when using this add-on. All right then, so I've got the Netherite fishing rod, and I tell you what, we'll go into survival for this. Let me throw that out, let me cast my line, and let's see what happens when we actually fish then. So we've thrown it out, nice, calm and relaxing, holding the fishing rod in my hand. We get the normal fishing animation, pull that in, and I caught a sturgeon. Okay, let's go again. Maybe I'll do like 3 of these, and we'll just see what kind of rates we're getting in terms of treasure chests, or food, or enchanted items or whatever. Pop that in. There we go again. Okay, so we got an elder treasure chest here on the second one. Now, do we place this down? No, we open it by interacting, and I got 6 bottles of enchanting. Throw them up in the air, why not? And 2 infused prismarine. Okay, now when I'm crafting the armors, how do we do that? So go there. It is just a oh wow, so it's standard recipes. If I'm getting 2 prismarine per, I have to get how many to get all of the full set? Right now, I could only make a hoe or a shovel. Wait, sword isn't even there. Why is a sword not even there? Wait, 1 second, 1 second. Why is there no sword? No, you're having a laugh with me here. Creative. There was definitely a sword. There had to have been. Yeah, look, it's there. Infused prismarine sword. There's no recipe for the sword? Go into survival. So now the normal stick recipe, the normal sword recipe, sorry, is that, no? Is that not the normal sword recipe? You're having a laugh, mate. How can there not be a sword? It's over there. All right, so does that matter? Does it have to be there? Wait, what was it? 1 and then 2 diamonds, yeah? So 1 of those. 1 and 1. It's not there. It's not there at all. I don't know. I don't know how that happens. That is so weird. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't like this add-on. It just feels very weird in places. Certain information just feels very mis-selling. I really hope somebody's going to comment down below and be like, no, Daz, you were completely wrong. This is what you do wrong. The sword is here. This is how you get the other 26 mobs. And if they do, I will post an apology or I'll take this video down or whatever. But right now, either I can't get it to work or it doesn't work. The guidebook doesn't tell me anything in here. There's nothing about the weapons. There's nothing about how to make the trophies work. I can't. I just can't. I think the whole fishing thing is if you fish in a jungle biome, you will catch different fish. You're not going to find different fish. This, I don't get it. I'm sorry. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this. Like I say, comment some clarifications, comment if I got it wrong, or just let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace!